Everyone close your eyes now. Close your eyes now. Close your eyes now. All eyes closed. Sitting quietly and comfortably with your eyes closed. Notice how hard it is to do nothing. All I'm asking you to do is to sit quietly with your eyes closed. You can sit comfortably, not too uptight, not too loosey-goosey. You don't want to fall asleep, and you don't want to hurt your back either. Not too deep breaths, not too shallow. Not too much of this or too much of that. Gradually slowing down, coming back to the center, where everything is normal. Life is normal. The breath is normal. The posture is normal. The friendship is normal. The love is normal. The expectations, the effort, the results. Everything normal. Slowing down, keeping the eyes closed. With no expectations. And witness the miracle, the unceasing joy of that place, effortless joy, unending joy of that place of no expectations. The unencumbered freedom, the boundless happiness. Expect nothing, accept everything cheerfully. Making this the mantra going forward. Expect nothing, accept everything cheerfully. Whatever I will do first class. Not second class, never third class. Always, everything, first class. And then turn around and become bindas, no worries. It will be what it will be. For I have delivered my very best. Such a fun camp, friends, food, joy. I was brought here by someone my parents drove. Someone organized the camp. Someone paid for it. Someone took some time off. Someone planned for it. Someone went to the market to buy for it. Someone is spending their time, their breaths, the precious breaths. Someone is investing their life, putting all other priorities aside, so I can be here and I can have a good experience. That someone is my father, my mother, my uncle and aunt. I got a ride to come here. Someone else will pick me up. Someone is working hard. I know my dad stays up late into the night. My mother cooks even after she's tired. There is so much going into, so much effort going into this one person that I am, that I be happy and successful. So they've been doing this for years and years. They're still doing it every single day. And as far as I can imagine, those people, my well-wishers, will always be there, working hard for me, wishing well for me. As I'm growing up, I remember when I was a 5-year-old kid, 10, 15, in high school, off to college, in college. If I apply myself, I can see how I soon might be the person having to work hard, late into the night, and do the cooking, care for someone, pay for someone, provide for someone, selflessly, effortlessly, ceaselessly. How am I preparing for it? Am I spending all my time in just fun and frolic without thinking? Day after day after day after week after month and years and decades going on. What have I to show? How am I preparing? Am I conditioning myself for the life ahead of me? How much longer do I have? Do I think about it before I am it? What will I do? How will I handle it? When I have to go out and get thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of dollars to have a decent life, to raise a good family, to be proud of myself, to be a net contributor of value in the society, not a consumer. I don't want to be a sucker of value. I want to be a creator of value, giver, not taker. Well, how am I preparing for it? For any game, there is conditioning. For success, there is practice. How much conditioning am I doing? How much practice am I committing to? I must pause. I must slow down. I must take a moment to stop and think. Where am I going with all this? Today I am going anywhere I am going because someone is taking me there. Even if I am able to drive, I am able to go because someone is paying for the car and the insurance and the gas and trusting me with their keys. The clothes I wear and the food I eat and the places I go and the phone I use and the fun I have, 100% funded by others. That's a beggar's life. I didn't even know it. I'm living like a beggar. It is their grace that they don't make me feel like it. They don't think like it. Well, I will bring myself up and become a contributor of value. I will pay for what I receive. I will pay through my own efforts. I will pay through my own commitment to my success. I will pay through service. I will pay through humility. I will pay through my behavior. I will pay by listening to them. I will pay by making them proud. I will pay by caring about their happiness and joy. I will pay by acknowledging their commitment to me. I no longer want to be a beggar. I didn't even know it. A beggar in these nice clothes. A beggar with an iPhone. A beggar eating good food. A beggar to everything given to him or her. No more. No one told me that. For they love me too much. They care about me. I will care about them just as much. My siblings, my neighbors, my friends, my grandparents. I will provide for them through my heart, the nurturing care, the concern. I will stop and ask about their well-being. I will pause to see if they need any help. I know how sometimes my mother gets so tired. I will relieve her. I will request her to go rest. I will finish the task. I know how hard my father pushes himself. He'll never let me see tired, but I know the man is getting old. I am young. I have the energy. I will stop and think in this moment of joy. I will start conditioning myself. So many flights I have taken, never once have I thought that for the journey of 10,000 miles, every time I go to India, my plane takes me 10,000 miles and brings me back. But it is the first mile. 1 mile is all that the plane has got to take off. The remaining 9,999 miles, the success, the journey depends on what happens in the first and the last mile. The plane would never take off if the first mile is screwed up. Halfway through, it has half a mile left. I'm in high school, middle school. This is my strip to take off. If I miss this, the 60, 70, 80, 90 years ahead of me will be screwed up. I will think about it. Not all time is the same. The first mile for an airplane is the most precious. This phase of my life, the student life, this stage is very, very precious. Each moment as if is like a month. So an hour goes by now. Who knows how many weeks, days, months of my life I have ruined. I will be mindful of it. I will pay attention to it. I will remain myself. I will be anchored. I will not be wrongly influenced by those who do not care about themselves, because if they did, they would value their time. They would pay attention to where their life is going. They would care about their success and what it takes to succeed in life. I would distance myself from those. No matter how much they call themselves my friend, I know now that they are not, for they are clueless, wasting their lives. And by association, I am doing the same. I want real friends. One is enough. I want focus in my life. I want to not lose this first mile as the plane of my life gets ready to take off. But that's how I will be able to care for everyone who is with me, depending on me. Someday I will be that mother. I will be that father. I will have my nephews and nieces depending on me, counting on me. How am I preparing to spread joy, to succeed and be able? How long will this borrowed joy last? How long can I keep begging? Know it or not? I will stop being a consumer of values. I will stop being a sucker of values. I will stop using other people's resources without giving them something in return. A helping hand to my dad. A shoulder to lean on to my mom. A glass of water to my grandfather. Sitting down with my grandmother. A kind word to my siblings. I have so much to offer. I have so much love to give. I can serve so much. I have more energy than any of them. What am I using it for? To indulge in someone else's imagination on my iPhone. I would rather collect wisdom than information. I'll slow down to think, not tomorrow, not someday, right here, right now. But if it doesn't happen now, who knows if it ever will. All this fun among my friends. You know though, when the time comes, my life, I alone will have to live. In college, at work, even in home. When the friends are gone, I still have to deal with my problems. I still have my own challenges. I'm starting to learn that no one can really solve the problems if I don't deal with them. How am I preparing to solve my problems? What am I investing? How am I committing? Why am I hiding behind these moments of joy? The problems are not going to go away. I am only delaying facing them. With each passing day, they grow like monsters. I would rather face them now, right here, right now. When everyone is quiet, I am left again with my challenges. I have a good life. People care about me. Able people help me. I want to prioritize while I have things going well for me. To solve my problems, not to delay them, not to hide away from them, not to live in denial. I don't want to run away from the reality ahead of me. I cannot run away. For the more I run, the more they cling to me. The reality that I still have to deal with it. That if I don't study now, if I don't do my duty now, I will be completely unprotected in the future. If I protect my duty, the duty will protect me. As a Hindu, my Vedas tell me dharmo rakshati rakshitaha. Only him or her is truly protected. Who protects his or her dharma, duty, responsibility. I will not run away from my responsibility. I will come back to my duty. I will stick it out. I will go the distance. I will muster up the courage. I will have the grit to stick it through. I will push forward now, not tomorrow, not later. For like the airplane on that 1 mile strip taking off, with each turn of its wheel, the strip is narrower and shorter and shorter. I don't want to waste any more time. I do want my rocket to take off. I do want my life to be successful. I don't have forever to make it work. If I stay focused on what I must do now, I am assured everything else will align. The universe will provide for me if I care about the universe. The best way, the surest way, the guaranteed way to care about the universe is for me to recognize my duty and stay on it. I am a child, I'm a young adult now. My primary duty is that of learning. I must learn. My brain is at its best right now, completely designed to absorb and learn. Never like this will I have this brain as sharp as it is now. What am I using it for? The video games? Collecting all the trash in my head? The news? Things that don't matter? Gossip? Pity on me. Shame on me. There's so much good lessons to learn. What am I wasting my brain power on? How is this smart? Why am I so happy about this? That is frankly so dumb. How can I be so proud knowing so much that I'm so stupid? I'm wasting my life. I'm living in denial. I don't care about myself. Who else will? If I don't even care about myself, who else will? How can anyone else? How much do I truly care about myself? What would I tell my best friend if they had the problem that I know I do but don't admit it? What advice will I give my best friend? If I deeply, deeply, deeply care about that friend, I really, really wanted them to succeed, what would I tell them? I will tell myself that. I will reconfigure my life, recalibrate my day, reset my mind. Come back to the center, focus on my life, understand my priority at this time. See how much distance I've got in front of me before my plane has to take off or will crash. Beggar for the rest of my life if I don't take off now. Then that old father will still have to provide for me, and the mother will have to keep me in her house. When in fact I should be providing for them. I want to be proud when I look in the mirror, not look away. I want to look in my eyes in the mirror, not avoid my own gaze. I will recommit to my life and feel good about myself. I will have some serious fun in life. I will become independent. I will experience the taste of freedom. Freedom from dependency on others, freedom from devices, freedom from praise. I will become independently joyful, the giver of joy, not taker, robber, thief of joy. I will bless myself. What power do my blessings have? What can I give when I have nothing of my own? How can a beggar give to another of anything of his or her own? So I will stop blessing others. I will stop the drama and I will insert some brain in my head and think before I open my mouth. What do mere words mean or do? What power does my blessing have? Why am I like animals following others, doing what everyone else is doing? When will I become a human and independent living entity who has the power to think and use discretion? I'm not all that young, you know. I understand everything. I get it. I just need to apply it for my own well-being. So I will recommit to my success, to my life, to my dharma. My primary duty is to learn, and learn. I will stop being unhumble. It is very uncool. As stupid as it gets are unhumble, ungrateful people. The dumbest of them all, unhumble, ungrateful. They might as well be donkeys, except donkeys work hard. So one of the most sincere animals. I will stop making a mockery of myself. I'll stop making fun of myself. I will start growing up. Just as I never lick someone else's spit, why do I indulge so much on someone else's stuff put on the internet? Their imagination, their thoughts, their words, so what? Why am I wasting my precious life? When has the time that has passed come back to me ever? How will my childhood come back? Will yesterday come back to me today again? It's gone forever. Today is going right now, will never come back. I'm a thinking animal. I have a brain. I can rationalize. I don't have to follow monkeys or donkeys in the form of human kids. I can remain a human kid myself and let buffoons jump around. Someday, those will remain beggars, will come back to me begging for a job or asking for a handout, some money. Their kids will be poor kids, jealous of my kids, going on vacations, going off to other countries, going off to bigger colleges. That day will come. I have no time for those buffoons. I will not hang out or associate with them, wasting my life. I will offer to help them and then move on. I will think. I will commit. I will care. This is my time, my life, my success, my future, completely dependent on what I do now, the choices I make today, how I set myself up to succeed for tomorrow. How much do I condition today? Do I take off before my airstrip runs out? My next 9,999-mile journey depends on this first mile of my life. I get no more once this finishes. This is it. This is all I got. I will be smart and make the most of it. I will remain humble. I will remain grateful. I will become helpful. I will look for ways to add value. The best way to add value for me is to remain beautiful. The most beautiful is she who is the most beautiful. Help me, God. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this lesson. Thank you for my friends. Thank you for everyone who adds so much value to my life. Help me, God, to start returning some of that value and become a contributor, not a consumer. I love you, Sri Krishna. Keep your eyes closed for a couple of moments. Internalize what you heard. Don't be impressed by monkeys. Don't waste your time on donkeys. Otherwise, you will also be one of those monkeys or donkeys. Internalize. Keep your eyes closed. Think about what you heard. This was spoken for you alone. This message is specifically for you. This was exactly meant for you alone. Only you. Losing this lesson will be deeply regretted in the future. You have the chance now. Grab it. Make it yours. Run with it. Be successful. Become rich. Become the giver of joy. Be kind, be generous, be helpful. Be the best you can be. God bless you all, kids.